Hello everybody, it is Friday, September 20th, and I have a kiln firing. Just beginning to see a little colour there. As you can see, I have a board here. This is just to... We had a little bit of breeze earlier in and out, and I didn't want it to disrupt the flame from the burner. So yes, 5:30. So yeah, I'm going to start turning it up shortly. Temperature right now, let's check. It's gradually just creeping up there, as you can see. Okay. Oh, look at that. There's a grasshopper all there. Hello, mister. How are things? These are Jerusalem artichokes. As you can see, I have quite a lot of them. They grow like a tuber under the ground, which you can eat. They're perennials, and they have a lovely spray of flowers. They're actually part of the related to the sunflower. Here's some more. So they actually make nice flowers, but you can also, down in the ground there, you've got the tubers which you can eat. What am I doing today? Well, it's a beautiful afternoon. I've been busy working away on this and that. I've been made a load of tea bowls. Here, these ones. Bowl here. La 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 la. Narrow-footed bowl. But what I'm actually doing right now is just getting set up here. I'm going to do some I wanted to do some white slipping with hakeme. Actually, I had a pot that inspired me by, if you can see that there, it's a tea bowl by Shoji Hamada, Japanese potter, and I wanted to emulate it, copy it. So as you can see, there's like a white slip, and then that would have a kind of semi-transparent glaze over it, and then an iron oxide decoration is coming out of the... So you can see there basically how he's done that. So I thought, let's have a go at doing that. So that's what we're about. So I've got myself set up here. I've got some different kinds of brushes. These are sort of like, you don't need fancy brushes to do this. This is a regular cheapo brush, you know, and I've just, with a pair of scissors, just cut to make the top edge here, make it kind of jagged. So I've kind of hacked away a little bit there. And I have a different kind of brush here, which I may or may not use. This is two brushes in one. I've got a fine bit here, and then behind I've got these kind of coarser. I've made from a straw broom, sort of like duct taped together. So let's put the camera up here and let's see what we can, if we're any good today. Let's have a look. So, yeah, I like the white slip hakeme type decoration. Something about it that does appeal to me. So, oh, what I don't have is the actual white slip, hey? How about that? That's not very clever, is it? Let me get the white slip. La 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 la. La 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 la. Come with me. because I've got to just give it a spin up. I just remembered with my blender thing. So yeah, this is just a white slip, and there's the recipe. It's white porcelain slip, so it's basically 85% porcelain clay body and 15% feldspar. All right, and I've got it here in a small bucket, and I've got one of these guys, and I'm so you see the consistency of that. You don't want it too thick, you don't want it too thin. I would say it's like sort of thick cream. All right, put that there. Grab that. Actually, I should have. Never mind. Never mind. I've got to be careful this doesn't overbalance everything here, because that's. That's better, right? Okay. There we are. Right. So I've got my banding wheel here. I don't know if I'm going to need it. I'll just see. I'll just see how I go. I just got to feel my way, folks, a bit here. So it's always a good idea, wet your brush first in the water before you start putting it in the white slip. If you put a dry brush into slip, the slip will just stick to that brush. And I want to keep some definition here with the bristles, you see. Alright, let's see what we can do. So my idea is to do basically this action. We may vary it a bit. Well, let's see how we go. Let's load the brush. Important thing is keep it free, you know, keep it free, keep it. Yeah. See, when you're doing this kind of decoration, you're setting a backdrop to it for another decoration that you are going to put on top of it, you see. All right, let's just bring that up to the camera, check it out. All right. Righty-ho. La, la. Are we in the camera? I hope so. Are we in the picture, I mean? Sort of looking for some spaces between the bristles. This one's got a bit more spaces. Whoa, drop the brush. my neighbour. Huh. This is a tea bowl that every once in a while I like to challenge myself. So I decided I'd have a go at making a tea bowl, just the throwing of it, with one hand, as a one-handed thrown pot. It's actually quite interesting to try to throw a pot with one hand. That's centering, breaking in, you know, and pulling up the wall of the pot with one hand. It's quite an interesting thing to try to do. Have a go at doing it, see how you get on. You might be surprised that it might not be as difficult as you think. Right, I'm now thinking I'm gonna try with this guy. We're gonna wet him a bit. I may do this and I might think, no, don't like it, don't want to do that. But let's give it a go. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. We won't know if we don't try. It's pretty similar actually. It's pretty similar to the other one. Let's do. Yes. Quite like that one in a way, because it's going around the pot, which I quite like. I think I may do another one like that. It gives more of a feeling of sort of sky, you know. I might try and do it sort of upside down actually, because I can keep a finger on it as I'm doing it, which keeps it down on the. You know, you discover ways of doing stuff, don't you, as you go. It isn't necessarily immediately apparent when you sit down to do something the method that you're going to employ to do it, but sometimes you need to do a few. Okay, just a couple more to do here. I'm going to do these slightly differently. Maybe get more of a feeling of some sideways motion. Yep, quite like that. So this will let these dry, and then I shall put on a transparent glaze, raw glaze, inside and outside, and then I'll do a random iron oxide decoration over top. Move that chair away a minute. See if I can do it in front of the camera here for you. Always remember, you know, when you're going to be bold, there's nothing worse than timid, half-hearted brushstrokes. You just got to just get in there and okay. Walnuts are falling. Walnuts are falling. Okay, folks, there it is. I hope that's how I do it anyway. Have a go. Have a go. So, yeah. Trying to copy, emulate, be inspired by this sorry, the light is not very good, is it, for you guys to see that, but you know what I'm. Alright, so yeah, go to my website, simonleachpottery.com. We have a kiln in firing right now, so there's some pots coming out of there, and workshops. I have a workshop 27th, 28th of this month, September. That's actually next weekend. We might have a place on that, I'm not sure. Place or two free anyway. If anybody, a last minuter person wants to come. Other than that, we have workshops in October and November, although they're fast filling up. It's funny, the ones in November I didn't anticipate to be so well attended, but they're almost full up. But anyway, if you're interested, give me a shout. If you're interested in a Leach treadle wheel, I'm having another batch made, and I may have one or two that are available if somebody's interested. But be quick, please, because they won't hang around for long. If you're truly interested, don't procrastinate. Get it, you won't regret it. Okay, that's about it from me. Lovely weather we're having. Wow, we've had about 10 days of glorious sunshine. Can you beat that? It's a nice tonic before the winter, isn't it? Okay, hey, keep practicing. I'll see you around. Thanks for joining me, folks. Bye.